All right, we are live on YouTube and also simulcasting live once again on Facebook. And on this episode, excuse me, my throat's a little bit hoarse. On this episode, there's going to be no fancy intro or any fancy graphics or anything like that. I'm not going to, pay props to my sponsor. I'm just going to get right to it. This is an impromptu live stream where I'm going to be responding to another YouTuber regarding some things that transpired in some of the communities, I guess, unfortunately, I'm involved with or don't want to be involved with, however you want to put it. But before we get to that, let me just make sure that the YouTube notification has gone out, and it has gone out. Let me also check out the back end of YouTube, as always, and make sure that things are rolling smoothly. And it looks like they are. And let me just make sure that Facebook is running smoothly as well. Let's check it out. Make sure that Facebook is running smoothly as well. Yep, certainly is. Certainly is. Okay. We're good to go. We're good to go. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. It is 9:12 a.m. Eastern, 6:12 a.m. Pacific. In my neck of the woods, I'm in the San Francisco Bay Area in Northern California, Redwood City to be exact. Not afraid to state where I live and, show my face and, use my real name. I've got nothing to hide. That's how I've always been. And I do understand and respect why other creators would, hide their identity, not show their face or put out their real name or even their first name. I get that, especially with some of the content that some creators make. It is pretty, pretty straightforward content when they're talking about other people, and they don't want to risk being doxxed and swatted and, deal with other things that YouTubers that show their face, deal with. So the title of this stream, I'm not going to ban you. Mods, do not ban anybody. Mods, do not ban anyone. Let me mod the chat. I'll be keeping an eye on the chat because I'll be engaging the chat throughout the entire show. So moderators, if you are out there, please do not ban anyone. I will let anybody speak as long as they're respectful and stick to the topic at hand here. If you're just here to troll and, have a lull, right, like a LOLCOW type of thing, then you will get banned. But if you're here to talk about the topic and ask me some honest questions, no problem. I, want people to have a chance to communicate here and have their say. If you're on the Facebook side of things, nobody's watching over there. This stream, it may not make a whole lot of sense to you. I was thinking about not broadcasting it on Facebook at all, but because my system is, that's you, Brandon, that's you, huh? BBB, huh? I'll troll respectfully, Morning Rooster. Okay. Well, whatever, bro. Whatever floats your boat, brother. It's all good. It's not a big deal. I'll troll respectfully. Morning Rooster. Is this what you want, bro? You want a little bit of this? You want a double dose of the Morning Rooster? I can just hit a button, bro, and it's all good, right? If that entertains you and puts a smile on your face and makes you feel a little better this morning, this Tuesday morning, it's all good, bro. It's all good, man. But again, I wasn't gonna broadcast this on Facebook, but I have my OBS set up to stream to both places, and I would have to do some major changes to take that away and then put it back together for my next stream, which I would want to be, which I would want broadcasting on Facebook. And so I'm broadcasting on Facebook, but it might not make a whole lot of sense. Now, Mutt, here's the thing. Keep an eye on the chat, Mutt, but let me do most of the moderating unless somebody is attacking myself or attacking a moderator like, in a serious way. If they're talking about the topic, if we're having a discussion about what's happening here, and even if they question, certain things that I've done, I'm okay with that. Let me mod that. Unless, you have people coming in here and just straight up attacking with hateful words. Do not ban anybody, okay? Let me moderate that. So the topic is response to Rogue Internet Man's stream and appearance on Lycantheory channel, plus what is a LOLCOW? One more time, response to Rogue Internet Man's stream that he did last night. The second stream he did on Lycantheory Jamie channel. And his appearance that he made afterwards on the Lycantheory channel after his stream ended. And what is a LOLCOW? So, what is a LOLCOW? I think you know what a LOLCOW is, dude. I think everybody, for the most part, now knows what a LOLCOW is. I mean, I didn't really know what a LOLCOW was, until probably at some point last year when these people started, calling me a LOLCOW. And then I looked it up on Urban Dictionary because it's not a real word or a phrase. You know what I mean? Slender Man, listen, I don't care who's watching this and who's not. It doesn't matter. I'm not looking. Look, I'm going to be very, very clear at the beginning of this stream here. Okay? I'm not looking to leverage Rogue's subscribers. I'm not looking to leverage Jamie Lycantheory's subscribers. Because here's the thing. My content is different than Rogue's and Jamie's. And even if you folks from those channels subscribe to me, my content is not going to be catered to you, right? You folks are typically a part of a reaction video type of channel, or maybe a drama channel like Jamie's, right? So you had to look it up, LOL. Come on, dude. Listen, seriously, bro. Don't troll or else I will ban you. Be cool. Ask your questions. Yes, you are. Why would you say it then? All right, Slender Man. I've had enough of you. You're out of here. You're gone. You're gone, man. Look, man, if you're not going to be respectful and, have a reasonable conversation about this, I'm not going to keep you around. Mutt, if you get trolling like that, just ban them, please. If you beat me to it. Okay? So again, I'm not looking to leverage your subs, Rogue Internet Man. I'm not looking to definitely leverage any of Jamie's subs, or because like I said, I'm a life coach, and my content may not be for you. Now, anybody can learn from the tips that I share, but not everyone is open to that. If you folks are open to that, you're more than welcome to come over here, but my intentions are not to leverage his subscribers, Rogue subscribers or Jamie's, because it's not my target audience. That's the truth of the matter. Put two and two together, I'm sure you can understand that, right? So, getting that out of the way, and before I get to the chat, apparently this group of creators through this drama sphere, creators such as Raleigh, who went live a few hours ago, like an hour and a half ago or so for a short stream, and he put my name in his title. No big deal. It's all good. It's all good. You can talk all you want, Raleigh, and I can disagree with you. I can respectfully disagree with you, right? I can respectfully disagree with anyone. Okay, I'll be cool. My apologies. I don't want to keep using all my accounts. Okay, Slender Man, on your other sock account. That's fine. Be cool, bro, or we're going to keep banning all your accounts. And then you're going to run out. Come on, man. I mean, seriously, dude, if you're not here to have a real conversation, I mean, we're going to have a good discussion about this. I'm going to share my thoughts. And I'm going to answer your questions. Twisted 50s, who I guess tried to chat, was timed out by Nightbot for probably trying to use a blocked word. Keep an eye on Twisted 50s, Mud, okay? They're going to try to bypass the spam filter. I've got great protection here, folks. Like, I've got a big condom on this channel, right? I'll get to all your questions in a little bit. So yeah, this group, Raleigh, Jamie, Lycantheory channel, Punksthetic, and all the folks from the Dramasphere group, they like to call me, they're a LOLCOW. And they're like, when Eli gets triggered, he's very entertaining. And I'll get into that as the show goes on, because in the past, these people did trigger me, right? I've been on YouTube for 4 years. And when I was a new YouTuber 4 years ago, now I've been on YouTube since it came out. I used to have other channels that I ran for, other purposes, right? But I didn't become a real YouTuber until 4 years ago when I became a coach. And I didn't know the YouTube ropes, and I didn't understand how things work out here, right? So these people that had experience, like Jamie and other people, they took advantage of that, and they got me to say certain things that I regret. And I'll get to that in just a little bit. So you folks will understand, Cassandra of Troy. Yeah, I'll get to your comments in a second. I don't want to get distracted. I got to keep on track. But so, they call me this LOLCOW, right? And they think like I'm funny when I'm triggered. Even Jamie said that. Last night, I slept during the day. My sleeping pattern has been off. I did a stream yesterday morning and last night, and I've been kind of sleeping in the middle of the day, and I was going to get some rest at a normal hour last night. But because of what happened, I decided to stay up, watch these streams, and then do this stream in the morning, and then I'm going to take a nap after this, get up in the afternoon, and then prepare for a night stream as well. And so, last night Jamie said on part of his stream that Eli is an entertaining guy when we trigger him, and he's our LOLCOW. Okay, so I already knew what a LOLCOW was. I looked into it last year when I first started hearing this phrase. I didn't care for the phrase before that. Like, I'm a grown man. I'm 47 years old. Like, I'm not a 2-year-old, okay? I'm not a 2-year-old or somebody in kindergarten or in grammar school that's going to make memes of people and make people their LOLCOW, right, in their classroom, right? But here's the funny thing. You have a group of grown-ass men through this community in their 30s, 40s, and 50s that are making memes at their age, and they're making people their LOLCOW, right? These are grown men, right? Grown men behaving this way, right? So I'm going to show you folks on the screen here. I'm going to move over to the browser source and show you folks what a LOLCOW is, right? And I'm going to tell you why I'm not a LOLCOW, okay? Because here's the Urban Dictionary definition of a LOLCOW, okay? LOLCOW. A LOLCOW is a person you get extensive... Hang on. Jesus. There we go. Let me get that off the screen. A LOLCOW is a person you get extensive laughs from. I guess I'm a highly entertaining guy. I'll give him that, okay? Who doesn't know they are being made fun of. So I don't have any clue that for the last several years, these guys have been trolling me and making fun of me while they simulcast my live streams, right? And do reaction videos to me. And I have no clue that they're making fun of me, right? That's what a LOLCOW is a person you get extensive laughs from who doesn't know they are being made fun of. I know they're making fun of me. I don't let it get to me, but I'm not, blindsided to it. Come on. They can often think they are admired for what they are doing, but secretly are being laughed at constantly. I have no feeling at all that these people admire me. They are entertained by what they think is cringe, right? But secretly are being laughed at. I'm not secretly being laughed at. They're laughing right at my face, but I don't care. So according to the Urban Dictionary definition of LOLCOW, how do I fit into a LOLCOW? You guys can sit there and make fun of me all you want. I could care less. I can just ignore it, right? Right? Or I can watch it and not respond to it, right? Which is what I do for the most part, right? Because I have my own regular content to create. But what part of that definition makes me a LOLCOW, right? Becky Sparks, you're getting banned. I'm not looking for people to come here and attack and make me a LOLCOW. You guys do that on your own time, not on my channel. If you get people like that say, oh, we get great laughs at your expense, just ban them. Okay? Okay. Let me see. Let me go through the chat right now and see what's going on here. Warren H. says, well, Cassandra of Troy, everyone else, hi. Welcome, Cassandra of Troy. Warren H. says, Jamie made $400 on last night's stream. Rogue also made a boatload. Makes me wonder. Tell me a little bit more, Warren H. What are you wondering? I'll respond to your question when I get to the bottom of the chat. I'm going to skip that for now. I'll get back to it. I'm a troll. Don't ban me, Eli. Good morning. Good morning, BBB. Welcome to the show. Respectfully, Morning Rooster. We haven't got to that. I'm a troll. Don't ban me. What's a LOLCOW? You already know what it is. I just told you. Slenderman, once again, okay, I'll be cool. My apologies. I don't want to keep using all my accounts. That's great. I'm really here because you have a ghost in here. Warren H. is a ghost. Okay, as long as he's respectful, I really don't care. It's all good. It's not a big deal. I'm a troll. Don't ban me. What would Tony Robbins say in this situation, Eli? Just curious to your thoughts. Well, I don't know what Tony Robbins would say in this situation. When Tony Robbins started, the internet wasn't around. He didn't have to deal with this stuff. Tony Robbins started his career like over 40 years ago by running exercise camps, I think in Southern California, in a positive way with loud music, and he just made things fun. He didn't have to deal with the court of public opinion on YouTube. So I can't, that's not a fair question, because if Tony Robbins had to start out the way I've started out, and you folks are starting out like on YouTube in the modern world, it might have been a different world for him. But what would he say now at his age? He would say ignore it. And I have been ignoring it, but I'll explain more why here in a second, why I'm talking about this. I'll explain that in a second. Let me just get through the chat. There's a reason. There's only one reason why I'm vested in this. One reason. That's what you're all wondering. You're going to get your answer in just a second. Cassandra of Troy, hi Slender and not troll. Hi Eli, how you doing? Welcome. Slenderman says, that's funny, Eli. I haven't heard that one. I would trademark that, no joke, a condom. Yeah, I really don't want to have a condom on my channel. I personally don't like condoms, Slenderman. I don't think any guy likes condoms, really, right? But I had to put one on my channel, bro. I don't know what a LOLCOW SP is. LOLCOW. I just showed you folks on the screen there. Let me see here. Mutt. Rogue Internet Man. Was that the real Rogue Internet Man? If that's him, did you ban? Let's see. Mutt, I'm going to unban. That's the real Rogue Internet Man. I'm talking about that guy, Mutt. Why would you ban him? No disrespect, I'm not getting mad, but I'm going to unhide Rogue Internet Man, and I'll answer his questions. What would make you a LOLCOW is if you were doing things that people find humorous and they can milk you for laughs. But all he was doing was stating what would make anyone a LOLCOW. And it was an honest mistake. Please do not ban people for just stating opinions like that. I really want to give people an opportunity to chat. I know you mods here are used to hardcore modding this channel. Okay? I want to get some feedback here today. I want to have a real discussion. I'm not mad, but I'm just saying, no worries. So, Rogue Internet Man, you are unbanned. And I get that. I get that when people can milk you for laughs, that's great. I'm totally cool with that. I don't have a problem with that, Rogue Internet Man, at all. I really don't. I'll share with you what my problem is and why I'm vested in this. There's only one reason why I'm vested in this, and I'll get to that when I get through the chat. Warren H is a ghost. He died in January. Well, okay. I guess he reincarnated. Welcome back, Warren H. Cassandra of Troy, I'm definitely a LOLCOW. Just don't care, though. Well, if you want to consider yourself a LOLCOW, Cassandra of Troy, that's on you. I don't like to consider anybody a LOLCOW. I'm a little more grown and mature than that. I'm not a 47-year-old man pretending like I'm in kindergarten or in grammar school or in high school and creating memes on people, right? And making people LOLCOWs. You got grown men in their 30s, 40s, and 50s and beyond that are behaving like little kids. It's pathetic. It is pathetic. It is. Cassandra of Troy, I'm not a LOLCOW then. I'm not funny at all. Moo, boo, hoo, moo. Well, you seem funny to me. Slenderman, wow, the person who is the title of this stream is blocked already? My mod didn't know that. My mod didn't know that, Slenderman. I unbanned Rogue Internet Man. I'm sorry, Rogue Internet Man. Grandpa Joe, not been around a few days. How you doing, Grandpa Joe? I know you changed your screen name. Welcome to the show. This might not be the right stream for you, bro, but you can stick around if you'd like. Slenderman, let the man respond. I agree, Slenderman. 99 cows, great sock account. LOLs, great. Okay, didn't think it was the real one. No, it was. I have the go-to channel extension. It is him. I checked it out before I abandoned. It is him. And plus, that comment wasn't really, he wasn't attacking me. He was just saying what would make me or anyone in general a LOLCOW, right? And I get it. No worries, Mutt. Don't worry about it. You know I've got a lot of love for you. Don't ban Mr. Rogue. Let Mr. Rogie, he's too cool for school. Okay. Did Mutt ban Darren as well? Yes. And we're going to keep him banned because he asked a stupid question. He's just trolling. So he's gone. Hey, Will, how you doing? Not So Nerdy Gaming. Welcome to the show, bro. Thank you for being here. Yeah, be easy on the modding today, folks. Let people talk on this stream, please. We want to get some feedback, okay? Respectfully, Mutt, try and let Eli run the chat today at least. No, she is. Guys, just be cool to the mods. These mods have been very loyal and faithful to me, and I have been loyal and faithful to them. So I don't want to disrespect them. I love my mods. Mutt's like a little sister to me, like a little sister I never had. And Will's like a little brother. No disrespect on the little part. It's just, you know, I'm older than both of you. You know? So it would make sense, right? Rogue Internet Man, your mods should take more time to actually pay attention who's real and who isn't. But no, you aren't a LOLCOW. Jamie and his friends who may see you as a personal LOLCOW, but I don't see the humor. Yeah, neither do I, Rogue Internet Man. And listen, I know your time is valuable. And listen, bro, I mean, I didn't even expect you to be here. And I don't know if you heard the first part of the show. I'm not looking to leverage subs from you or from Jamie because, quite frankly, your audiences are not even the right audience for me. I mean, anyone who's open to life coaching will get value here, but our audiences are different. I wanted to respond to you so you really know what's going on, and I'm going to go into a little more in depth than I did on the last stream where I was trying to respond to you when you did that first stream on Jamie the previous week. But I appreciate you being here, and I appreciate you being respectful. And I heard all of Jamie's stream. I was up all night. I heard all of Jamie's stream, and he was simulcasting your stream, so I didn't even have to go and watch your stream. I would have rather given you the watch time, but I had to kill two birds with one stone if I was going to get this stream started on time. And I thoroughly understand what's going on. And I'm also going to discuss the doxing and all that because that's not who I am. So ask me any questions, folks, and I will answer them straightforward. Cassandra of Troy, hi, Grandpa. Hi, Not Nerdy. How's everyone doing? Says Not So Nerdy Gaming, aka Will. Will, I'm sorry, man. I gotta start making more of your streams. I have not slept that well, and I've been doing 2 streams per day to just, work through all this stuff that we're dealing with here today. But everything will be back to normal very soon. I promise you, Will, and I've got your back. Grandpa Joe, I can't keep up with all these slang words. I have trouble writing a text message. That's all right, Grandpa Joe. If this is not the stream for you, bro, I totally understand that. Maximum Lapierre, you have a big appendage in your mouth. Is that a sign you are slow? Well, that's somebody that's going to get banned. That's trolling. Have a nice day. You're out. Cassandra of Troy, I'm doing well. How are you, Nerdy? Same here, Grandpa Joe. Mutt Nuts World says, hey, Will. Not So Nerdy Gaming, I'm good, Cassandra. Hey, Mutt. Says Not So Nerdy Gaming. Respectfully, Eli, can you address the doxing of Gloria? That seems to be a hot topic. I'm not here to talk about any of that stuff. What I will say about those times is that everything was warranted for what I did because of what these people were doing to me. And I never did dox Gloria or any one of those people. I never doxed anybody publicly. I was looking into taking legal action against these people, and I was working with some other people behind the scenes. But I never, ever did dox her. So you can just get over that. That's what, a year and a half, 2 years ago? Like, can you just not move past that? Do you folks just not move past things? Do you have nothing better to do? You folks are that bored in your lives to the point of where you can't move past things. Like I can understand. You don't like my content. You think I did something I know I didn't do. Why do you feel the need to keep bringing that up? That's old. Nothing came out of it. No one got harmed. Nothing happened. All I wanted people to do was stop coming at me. And you never asked what she and others did, right? But you don't hear me whining and complaining about it. I let that go. All I wanted people to do was stop this nonsense. That's it. And if they didn't stop the nonsense, I was going to take action behind the scenes. Grandpa Joe, PMSL. In my case, it means I've soiled my pants. Well, sorry to hear that, Grandpa Joe. Not So Nerdy Gaming. It's okay if you can't always make it, Eli. Will and Mutt, if you folks want to share your channel links in the chat, feel free to do so. I don't know if you'd want any of these people that are here to subscribe to you, but that's up to you. That's up to you. I don't know if it'd be your typical audience, but mods, feel free to share your channel links. Not a big deal. Slenderman, I like Grandpa. I'm a troll. Don't ban Eli. Thank you for answering that, Eli. I didn't mean to upset you. You're not upsetting me. You're not upsetting me. Listen, everybody makes mistakes. All right? I never once said I'm perfect, right? I've made mistakes just like each and every one of you, just like Rogue Internet Man, has talked about before on his streams and even on Jamie's stream last night, right? We've all done things we're not proud of. For some reason, I'm held to a way higher standard, which is what I'm trying to say, because I'm a coach. And just because I'm a coach means I have to be this perfect person, which doesn't exist. Nobody's perfect. Everybody makes mistakes, including coaches. We're not perfect, right? We just have a lot of life experiences to share with people, right? But we're going to make mistakes, right? So it's okay for you folks to make 100 mistakes and we'll forgive you. But me as a coach, I'm not allowed to even make 1 or 2 mistakes and then own up to them and then still, not be forgiven for it. I mean, I don't care whether you forgive me or not. I'm just saying, it's not a big deal. Cassandra of Troy. Thanks, Grandpa. I need that one for sure. Yes, I agree. People like to regurgitate old news, says Slenderman. It's boring. It's old. Get over it. Get over it. Don't you have better things to do or better things to talk about? I mean, come on. Seriously. I'm a troll, don't ban me, Eli. My next question. People say you don't dox people who donate to you. Is that true? That Joe guy? I never doxed him, but I know who he is. What I did was, I'll tell you what I did. I mentioned it before, like a year and a half ago. Old news. Here we go again. Old news, but I'll answer your question. Give me a second. Let me clear my throat. Excuse me. Okay. So Joe was simulcasting a bunch of my live streams. Joe re-uploaded like 40 videos I did on a channel called Robin Banks that I did on Facebook in between when I shut down my former channel a little over 2 years ago. And then I took a 3-month break. I was on Facebook, and then I came back on YouTube with this channel about a little over 2 years ago, almost 2.5 years ago. Okay. And I told Joe, I said, listen, dude, enough is enough. Okay. You keep simulcasting my content. You keep, re-uploading my videos. I have to keep flagging you. I'm tired of this. I'm going to figure out who you are, and I'll take some legal action. And just to prove to you that I have your information to take legal action, okay, I believe what happened was I was on a hangout, a 3-way hangout call, or on a live stream, I can't remember, with Jamie and with Joe Buddy. And I sent them the information. I said, I know who you are. I know where you live. Yeah, I have his information, but I never doxed him. I basically sent him that information to let him know that if he does not stop, I was going to pursue legal action, including a civil harassment order, which I had to even get on one person. And those of you that have been following me for a while know that, right? So I've never, ever doxed anybody. I've never, ever looked up anyone's information with malice intent at all. Not at all. There's your answer. But yeah, I know who he is, and I got his information because he sent me a 1-cent PayPal donation about 3 times. He would send me penny PayPal donations, which I wouldn't even get the penny because the fee would offset that, right? And what happened? After I sent that information and told him I was going to take legal action, he stopped. Why? Because he has a family. He has a wife and a newborn to take care of, and he didn't want to deal with that. So what's the problem? What's the problem? Cassandra of Troy, mold news. You meant old news. Yeah, it's old. This is old news. This is boring stuff. Like, I don't have a problem answering it, but this is old, boring stuff, right? Rolling on the floor laughing means I've fallen out of my chair again. Okay, cool, Grandpa Joe. Not So Nerdy Gaming says, okay. Joe, you're a not? What do you mean by that, Slender Man? Give me a second here, folks. I needed to moderate something. Mods, if you do get something derogatory or an attack or a definite troll, please do ban them, but be liberal. Be liberal. Well, no, maybe I should say be conservative on the banning. Maybe that's a better word. I said it the wrong way. You folks know what I meant by that. You mess with the bull, you get the horns. That's right. Oma Bet, kind of cringe doxing people for no reason. Right, it is. But what are you saying by that? Are you just making a general statement? Oma Bet, the internet is meant to be anonymous. It's meant to be anonymous if you want to be anonymous. But some people like me like to come out here and use my name and show my face. I got nothing to hide. I'm not afraid of anybody. I'm not afraid of anything, right? The internet's meant to be what you make it to be. You can be anonymous or you can be who you are, right? That's up to you. Empty threats will get you in trouble. Rogue Internet Man, if you stop responding to these people at all, they taper off. Making intimidation threats over the internet, let alone legal threats, is not a good idea. I agree with you, Rogue Internet Man, and I'll explain that in a second. I'm almost at the bottom of the chat. Cassandra of Troy, me, Mike, Rogie, I don't know what you're saying there. Grandpa Joe, I haven't sent any donations. Really confused here. No, we're not talking about you, Joe, Grandpa Joe. We're talking about a guy that goes by the YouTube username of Joe Buddy. Somebody else. It's not you. It's not you. Give me a second here. Why did you and that blonde lady send McDonald's breakfast to that guy in Florida? I had nothing to do with that. You can take it up with her. I had absolutely nothing to do with that. That was not my idea at all. Whatever she does on her own time is on her. Take it up with her. I no longer speak with her, and I never will speak with her or anyone else from the drama sphere again. You can ask her. She's a part of I guess she's a part of Jamie's crew now, even though before her and I stopped talking, that's the reason why I stopped talking with her, because of the fact that I cannot associate with someone that's a leak back into the drama sphere that she was trying to get away from. It was very hypocritical. So take it up with her, okay? Slender Man, I said not as in he's funny. Cassandra of Troy, damn it, I said exactly effing auto incorrect, or you meant autocorrect, right? Okay. Eli, please look at my question respectfully. What question are you asking about, man? I'm really confused here. I've made donations that I don't know of and stream people I haven't. We're not talking about you, Grandpa Joe. We're talking about somebody else that goes by the YouTube username of Joe Buddy. Okay? God, these people just don't know how to ask respectful questions here. If you don't ask respectful questions, you're going to get banned. If you're attacking, you're going to get banned. Like, why even try? The spam filter is catching all of these. Like, this is such great security. Let's see. Why do you care so much? Lodge R2 Floofy Boogaloo. Great sock. Why do you ask? Why do you care to ask? I mean, I'm asking you respectfully, sir. Grandpa Joe, you seem like good people. He is. Grandpa Joe says, all right, was getting worried, then thought someone was stealing my money. Nope. Slenderman Eli, you're recorded. Respectfully. Like, what do you mean by that, Slenderman? Be a little more specific. Grandpa Joe, wish someone would send me McDonald's. Me too. I'm kind of hungry right now. Slenderman, riot, not the word not. Grandpa Joe. Free McDonald's, yes, please. Cassandra of Troy, as in Slenderman, is a riot. Yeah, there are many different Slender Men, and it's not a big deal. I haven't kept up with the Slender Man thing. Slenderman says, why did you threaten Rogue when he wasn't even speaking on you? He was on someone else's stream. That's my question. I never threatened him. And actually, Rogue and I talked about this through my last live stream replay in the comments section. No, all I said was that, and you can go back and watch the replay and hear it for yourself. All I said was that, hey, just because somebody's anonymous doesn't mean I can't find him. I wasn't saying that I was going to dox him or do anything, right? That's all I was saying. I wasn't threatening anybody. I was disappointed because I heard a little bit of Jamie's stream that he popped on after his stream. And remember, I was in the middle of my stream, so I took a break. and I was just listening, right? And it kind of sounded like to me, like Rogue was kowtowing to Jamie, but now I know he wasn't, because I went back and I listened to the whole stream, and now I understand why he went on there, and I get where he's coming from. But no, I never once threatened him. Not at all. I just wanted him to know, hey, I understand how this works as much as he does. I get it. I get it. Listen, I'm not a bad guy. I'm not here to harm anyone. But if people are going to come at me and affect my right to free enterprise and do shady things, right? Okay? Then, I'm going to find out who they are, and I'm not going to dox them, but I'm going to use that information to use it for legal action if I have to. I don't want to take legal action. I never wanted to take legal action on anyone, but there was one person I had to take legal action on because they attacked my personal life, my mother, my brother's work, my former work of self-employment as an insurance broker, all my, business and personal contacts on Facebook, right? This guy made literally 300 videos on me, just doxing myself, my family, everybody, right? Harassing, cyberbullying. And listen, I can take it. I'm a big boy. But that was affecting me from moving my channel forward. And it was affecting my family and my friends and my business contacts. What am I going to do? Just sit there and let this dude do that and not stop it? Come on, guys. Come on now. Riot is an old folks term. It means a lot of fun. No, we know what that means. Us older guys do, right? Rogue Internet Man, if you can't handle people being raunchy, why are you on the internet? I agree. That's a great thing. Are you asking that in general, Rogue? You seem to care so much about invisible Wi-Fi signals. Is that a question to me, or is that just in general? Like, honestly, there's only one thing I care about, Rogue. There's only one thing I care about, okay? There's only one thing that even makes me vested in this. These people, and I said it on my earlier stream, I'll say it again. What these people have done is they have so many people that are subscribed to my channel. They thumb down my videos. They come on and watch like maybe 10 seconds of my video live stream or the replay. It affects my average view duration. They're affecting the YouTube algorithm from sending my content off to a different audience because YouTube thinks that these people are my audience because of the amount of engagement and crappy engagement they give on my channel. I've looked at my analytics. I've marketed my business in other ways on social media. I create regular content. My only vested interest, Rogue, in trying to somewhat at least stop some of the things these people are doing, and it's been successful, is because of that. Besides that, I can care less, bro. You're right. It's the internet. I can ignore stuff. I'm a big boy. I can handle this stuff. I've been through enough for the last 4 years out here on YouTube, being doxed myself, trolled hard, harassed. My ex-girlfriend was harassed. I went through a lot, so I learned how to deal with it. I'm not worried about that. The only thing I care about is what I just mentioned. Now, I do care about the people that care about my content. Like if people are here to support the channel and to learn what I teach, I care about that. I care about them. But I don't care about immature, insecure, pathetic grown men that are behaving like 2-year-olds and trolling because they're unhappy about themselves deep within, and they're projecting their insecurities. That's exactly what Jamie does. That's what Jamie does. That's what DeRosa does. Frank. That's what Raleigh does. All these people are miserable, bro. And all they're doing is they're coming out here and they're behaving like little kids to make themselves feel better, dude. It's pathetic, bro. And I don't have a problem with them doing that. But when they simulcast my content all the time, and then they simulcast my content behind a members-only paywall, and they're selling my content. It's one thing to simulcast publicly, right, and do a little fair use, or what do you call it? Take one of my replays or other videos and critique it under fair use. That's one thing. But taking my content and putting it behind the members-only paywall and selling it, that's a little too far, man. That's a little too far. And if I can stop that, I'll do what I can. The only reason why I invested is because of the fact that it's affecting me from being recommended to the right audience, because YouTube, the artificial intelligence, thinks that this drama audience is the audience, and they recommend my content to the wrong audience because they keep coming here, whether I feed into them, Rogue, or not. They keep watching. And when I don't feed into them and they have nothing else, that's when they start doing the stupid stuff that they know is going to get me to try and stop them because of what I just mentioned a second ago. Like, I cannot trigger the YouTube algorithm with the right audience until these people back off, right? That's all I want, right? And yeah, I know putting it publicly is going to probably make them come at me harder. That's fine. If that's what they want to do, that's fine. What I will say to that is that karma has no deadline. And when you mess with the bull, you get the horns. And eventually, it'll all play itself out the way it's supposed to play out. But that's the reason, bro. I get you, though. I get you completely. Cassandra of Troy. I'll send you a McMuffin, Grandpa. You were recorded when the McDonald's was sent is what I meant. That was not my idea, Slender Man. That was not my idea. That was the other woman's idea, and I had nothing to do with arranging that or doing that. That was completely on her. And the man that she sent that to was a mutual perpetrator that we both have a civil harassment order on. So think about that. And this guy that she sent that to, that we both have a civil harassment order on, is coming out here under a different name and saying that you got the wrong guy. Okay, if we got the wrong guy, then why didn't the wrong guy, fight it and try to contest it? Come on. Next question. You guys are ridiculous. You guys can't move past anything, right? I don't think it was right what she did. I'll tell you that. I don't think it was right what she did. But what she did was verify that it was really him. Because she was being attacked and harassed by him. Now, I would have never done what she did, but I'm not her. And why do you think I don't talk with her anymore? And listen, I'm not trying to even say anything bad about her. Like, I'm not here to attack anyone, right? I'm just here to state what happened and be honest. Like, I never wanted to be involved with any of these people. What's your opinion on Rogue? Honestly, I think he's a good guy. I think he's a straight up guy like myself. Honestly, Rogue, I'm not here to suck up to you. And I'm trying to not swear as much because I don't want to get demonetized. And I want to try to be a better person. I mean, I have a pretty foul mouth. And I'm going to take a break here in a few minutes. And when I come back, I'm going to get more into it. I'm going to probably go another 45 minutes or an hour and take more questions when I get back. But no, I think Rogue's a good guy. I think he likes having fun. I think he likes to go out and find interesting people, like he said on Jamie's stream, to talk about. And I enjoyed his Jamie streams. I did. I enjoyed his Jamie streams because I agreed with him completely. If there's any person that knows Jamie the most, it's me. I know. I have everything on him, right? Everything, right? And that's what I knew about Rogue before that, but I really wasn't following him. When he started doing Jamie stuff, that's when I got to know him better. So do I think he's a bad guy? No. I mean, he's kind of like how I used to be on my former channel before YouTube started changing their rules for monetized channels, and I had to tone it down a bit, right? With the language and all that, right? But I don't have a problem with him at all. And I think what he does is good, and he does his research. Sometimes, he even said it on Jamie's stream that, he needs to research things a little bit more. But for the most part, he was spot on about Jamie. He was totally spot on about it. And anything he missed out on the first stream. That's why I did a reaction video to it, a reaction stream to it last week, so I could give him more information. It was never about leveraging his subs or anything like that. It was more about, hey, I've been dealing with this guy for 4 years. He's done the same thing for 4 years. It's a pattern. This is what he does. This is the way he makes money. He can't make money any other way, or at least he thinks he can't make money any other way. And he has a sponsor that's paying him $4,000 a month from a fake caregiving company that he runs, which is actually a trust fund his family gave him, right? And if it wasn't for that $4K per month, you think Jamie would be able to afford his house or his car? That $4K per month he gets from Texas Caregiver, the fake caregiving sponsor, is about 80% of his revenue. And he even admitted that on a stream one time. So he may make about another $1,000 between donations. And like the other person at the top of the stream said, what do you think about Jamie making $400 on the stream last night and Rogue making money? I think Rogue's money's legit. I think Jamie is inflating that number. I don't think that he made 400. Now, I could be wrong. Maybe he did. I mean, I don't have any proof, but I honestly think that part of Jamie's thing is to inflate that number, right? Because look, if I'm going to be real with you, I'm not trying to be critical. If you look at his audience, sorry, I'm getting a message behind the scenes. Okay. To the person behind the scenes that just sent me a Hangouts message, I don't want to mention your name. If you're listening, we can talk after my show before I take a nap. I'm going to have to definitely take a nap. I honestly think that number was inflated, and I think he inflates his numbers at times. Because his audience, with no disrespect, I don't think they have that much extra fundage to pay him that money. His audience, with no disrespect, these are the facts, are not the brightest people in the world. They're ex-convicts. They're people that are living a very, I'll put it politely, a low-tiered life, right? And for him to make $400 in donations in one night like that from that audience is highly unlikely, in my opinion. Is it possible? Sure, anything's possible. I think that number was inflated. A lot of times, YouTubers will inflate the number and put the donation number on the screen because that will incite more donations. If you want my honest thoughts, that's what I think happened. Lodge R2 Floofy Boogaloo, because it's strange that you get so heated as to threaten to dox someone for going on a stream. No, I don't, bro. I'm a passionate guy. If people are going to come at me, okay, I can take it. I can ignore it, or if I choose to talk about it, I'm going to talk about it. I'm a passionate guy. I'm Greek. I got the Greek blood, man. Doesn't mean that I'm always triggered. Like, I'm not triggered right now, but I'm speaking with passion because I feel this and I enjoy what I do. And I'm an honest guy, and I want to be honest and come clean with everyone, but I also want to share what really happened here. And actually stand up for Rogue, where many people on his side, including myself, thought that he went rogue on his audience and what he believed in. It was like a flip-flop. But now, after listening to Rogue on Jamie's stream, which I'll talk more about when I get off my break in a few, I know differently now. So you said you would find him. I said I'll find anybody. If anybody is going to illegally harass and attack me and violate me, listen, I'm a big boy, right? And I can take it, right? But if it affects my business and my right to free enterprise, which is what these people have done, that's when I look into legal recourse. I don't want to sue anybody. I don't dox anybody. I don't want to look into anybody, dude. But sometimes you have to. All I was saying is, if I have to look into somebody for legal purposes, not to dox them, I'll find them. Right? But see, you guys like to take things way out of context. You said, Eli, you said you'll find them. Sure, if I need to find them, I will. But I'm not out to get the guy. I'm not out to dox him or put his name or information out there. And it's not going to go there because I understand him a lot better now. And I never really had a problem with him at all. I was just wondering what the heck happened earlier. He did a secondary stream, on Jamie, right? Next thing you know, he's on his panel. And I tuned in for a few minutes on my break in between my last stream last night, and it sounded like he was buddy-buddy with him. I'm like, what the hell's going on here, right? Rogue Internet Man. Hang on. The chat's just moving too fast. If you're worried about the wrong analytics, it's time to change your business model. This is internet business, which is very serious, 101. I have trolls in my audience, and they don't change my stats. Yeah, Rogue, it's kind of hard to explain. And trust me, I've ignored these guys for like 6 months at a time. And I've looked into it, dude. And my best friend who sponsors this channel is a marketing expert. We've talked about it. He knows what's going on. It's kind of hard to explain. But I'm not going to let it get to me, bro. I'm going to keep moving forward. I'm just handling some things behind the scenes. It has nothing to do with you. It has to do with that other side. The Jamies, the Raleighs, the DeRosas, and all that. But yeah, I get what you're saying, though. I get what you're saying. Cassandra of Troy, Eli just put out good content and ignored the meanies. No, that's what I've been doing, Cassandra. And that's what I'm going to continue doing. I'm going to continue doing that. And yes, I have rebuilt somewhat of an audience. It's been a lot of work. Slowly but surely, it's rebuilding. And these people, they weren't really coming at me. They weren't. I was ignoring them. They were doing their thing. They see me starting to grow again, and then they start doing things, right? So I ignore them, and then they really push the envelope. Then they start to rebroadcast my live streams under a membership paywall of their monetized channel, right? And at that point, I wanted to talk about it because I wanted to raise awareness. And I also wanted to let them know that I've reported them, and I have, right? So you're right. And I have moved past it. The bottom line is I'm only responding to things that I feel I need to respond to that are effective for me to head in the right direction and that are effective to get them to stop, whether they feel they want to stop or not. And if they don't stop, karma has no deadline. You mess with the bull, you get the horns. Who's to say that later today that Raleigh or Jamie don't have one of their channels demonetized or shut down for what they've done, right? And I've warned them. I've had Jamie's Lycantheory channel. I got him removed from the YouTube partner program because I kept warning him, dude, I'm flagging you for what you're doing. You're going to get removed. You know what he told me? He told me, shove it up my you-know-what, right? I said, all right, dude, I'd be happy to shove it up my you-know-what, but I ain't going to be the one laughing when you get removed from the YouTube partner program. What happened a month later? He got removed from the YouTube partner program, and he's been ticked off ever since, right? How many chances can you give somebody, right? How many chances can you give somebody, right? But that's Jamie's game. That's his game. Jamie, Rogue, the truth of the matter is, Jamie and JB Gunner, for several years, maybe not recently, but for several years, made a lot of money at the expense of my content. I was a newer YouTuber and I didn't know how to handle it. I had to learn how to handle it, right? But they know that my content to them is very valuable because they've built an audience of former audience members of mine that I removed for being the way they are now on his channel. So Jamie swooped them up, and he now has created this audience of Coach Eli haters that want that content. And when he can't give them that content, they're not as invested or donating as much, right? You see what happened here? I learned how to deal with this stuff, but by that point it was too late. They had created the audience for what they're doing. And whether I feed into it or not, they keep coming because he has to keep feeding this audience my content, right? But I've moved past it, not a big deal. I'm just letting you know what's going on. LOL, that was the funniest thing to hear. What was the funniest thing to hear, Cassandra Troy? Fatal Gold, why did you think he was spooning with Jamie? Who are you talking about? Are you talking about Rogue? I thought he was in bed with him because for the few minutes I tuned in, he was having a very simple conversation with him, like they're buddy-buddy. But when I went back to check out the replay, Rogue, called out Jamie for the first part of the show. And I'll share more about that when I get back from break. I'm going to take a break in a few minutes. I need to get some more coffee and rest my voice for a few. Still rolling on the floor, laughing your you-know-what off. Yeah, ouch. Okay. Eli, I don't think you ever bullied the mentally ill, though. Okay, Cassandra of Troy, why don't you share more about that? I'll talk about that when I get back from break. We're going to talk about what these people have said. And they put out these videos on me. I've talked about it before. I'll say it again. They put out the Coach Eli greatest hits that Jamie told you about, Rogue, right? The compilation of the times I got triggered because they triggered me. The times where they triggered me when there just so happened to be a disabled person on the panel, right? But see, what they didn't share with you is what those disabled people did to trigger me, right? Is it fair for a disabled person to attack me and call me the C-U-C-K word, right? And me just sit there and take it? Look, it doesn't matter if you're disabled or not. You're equal to me. I respect you, and I understand you're disabled. But if you're going to come at me, regardless of who you are, I can't defend myself and come back at you. Come on. And see, that's what these people have been trying to amp up. What they do is they carefully craft these videos. They cut these videos that just show what I say, but they didn't play the parts where they triggered me to react that way, right? Because that would totally devalue the clip, right? Come on. That's what they're not telling you, Rogue. But I think you know that, dude. I think you're a lot smarter than that. That's right, Cassandra. I've never bullied the mentally ill. Never, right? I had so many great people that happen to be disabled in some way, shape, or form, whether they're blind, whether they have autism or whatever, right? And I loved them. They loved me. They were on my panels. We had a great time. And these people, the Jamies and the JD Gunners and all of them, they came in and they came in and just totally destroyed everything, right? They started sending these people, clips from the past where I got triggered and scared these people away. It's horrible. What you're not realizing, and maybe you do realize it, Rogue and everyone else, is look, I'm not here trying to attack anyone, including Jamie, but Jamie's a horrible person. Jamie, if he's not a horrible person, he's acting like one because maybe that's the only way he can make money. Maybe because 80% of his money is coming from his sponsor, his fake caregiving sponsor, at $4,000 per month, and he's being forced to do that kind of content even if he doesn't want to do it, right? Regardless, he's coming off as a horrible person, whether he is one or not. You understand what I'm saying? Jamie is making a career off of basically being an internet bully. He's a bully. That's what he is. He's a bully. And why are people bullies? Because they're insecure and they feel like they can't, they can't do things and get ahead the right way, right? That's what's going on with James. That's the truth. You shouldn't speak on his sponsor if that's your opinion. If you don't want people speaking falsely about you, you shouldn't do that yourself. Well, listen, I'm not speaking falsely, bro. I'm not. It's the truth. Even Rogue looked into a sponsor. There's no tax ID. There's no 501c3 nonprofit. There's barely any information. The website is an affiliate website. Dude, be real here, dude. Come on. Shouldn't speak on his sponsor. Let me ask you this, Slender Man, whichever one you are. Why in the world would a professional business owner that runs a highly regulated business for seniors in the caregiving business want to sponsor a drama channel on YouTube? How would that make him look if it was a real business in front of that community where he's pitching his services to, right? Be real, dude. I'm not out of line at all, dude. Not at all. Cassandra of Troy, you shouldn't assume bad things about Texas Care. I'm not assuming. I know it's a fact. That's not an assumption. It's not an opinion. And it's not an assumption. I've done my research for years. Do your own research. You won't find hardly anything on Texas Caregiving. And a real company that has the money to donate, this guy's donating at least $10,000 to $15,000 per month to multiple YouTubers. If he has that amount of disposable income, why in the heck does his website look like a like 1995, just what's the best way to describe his website? It's a crappy website. It's like a little kiddie website. It's horrible. Even Rogue's seen it. You tell me, if he has that amount of money, that amount of disposable income to donate to drama channels on YouTube, then why doesn't he have a better website? His website's horrible. My website's better than his, and I made it myself. Come on, man. You know the truth, dude. Grandpa Joe, I agree. Slender Man sounds like they are as bad as one another. Are you talking about me, Grandpa Joe? Are you saying that I'm bad? Because there's nothing bad about me. I'm just speaking what happened. Slender Man. You shouldn't assume bad things about Texas Caregiver, says Cassandra of Troy. I'm not assuming. It's a fact. I've done my research. If you want to take it as opinion, fine. Take it as my opinion. I know it's a fact. And if you want to challenge me on that, then show me proof otherwise. Get me the proof. Email me at Coach Eli at coacheli@melas.com and show me the proof. I bet you can't find anything. Slenderman, most of us don't care about his money. And do you know that they're ex-cons? Because we watch everyone and we couldn't find that info. Blake and DeRosa are ex-cons. And yes, there is info on them. Don't need to go any further than that. They've even come out and said they're ex-cons themselves, dude. So what's your point? Grandpa Joe, I agree. Slender Man sounds like they are as bad as one another. Okay, I already read that. Slender Man, his sponsor didn't start his business over a trust fund, Eli. That's untrue. Now, how do you know that, Slender Man? Because are you actually Jamie on a sock? I wouldn't be surprised if that's you, James. Your man, your obsession with Jamie is running your channel into the ground. Well, your man, you're getting banned. Have a nice day. My channel is doing just fine. I'm doing a reaction video to Rogue, and I wanted to share this information with Rogue because it's the only way I can talk with him. He's anonymous, so I wanted to share it with him and get him the information. Anyone else that wants to participate or listen or watch, that's on you. That's on you. I do. I sound bad, Grandpa, says Slenderman. I thought we were besties already. Cassandra of Troy, I agree as well, Grandpa Joe. Grandpa Joe, I don't know who he is talking about. Neither do I care. If you'd like to come on one of my streams to speak your piece to a wider audience, I'd be happy to help. Rogue, I'm not looking to leverage your subs, bro. Rogue, I would have no problem doing that. But I'm not going to do that for one reason. Not because I don't want to, because I don't want to give you or these people the impression that I'm trying to leverage your subs. And I can handle even being bum rushed on a panel. I can handle myself. It's not even about that. I'm not concerned about people attacking me. But I want to show to you, Rogue, and to these people that think I'm trying to leverage your 20, 21K subs, which is, it's not even my right audience anyway. And again, I have no problem coming on. I'm not afraid to come on. I actually would love to come on, but I'm not going to do it to prove a point. Out of respect for you and to show these people that I'm not trying to get anything from you. I appreciate it though. I do. I do, man. That touches me seriously, if you can't tell. I think you are backtracking because you're afraid. I'm not afraid of Rogue. But you didn't hear what I just said, Lisa. I'm not afraid of anybody. I've been attacked by JV Gunner for 2 years. My relationship 2 years ago was suffering and partially ended because of that. There were other things. You don't think I've been through the ringer? You think it's only the Jamie stuff is peanuts compared to what JV Gunner and I went through and what he put me through. I was an inexperienced YouTuber. So look, Lisa Ann Bama, sorry. Why did I say Rams? I'm not afraid of anything at all. Slenderman, well, maybe you should do your research before threatening people. Just friendly advice because the damage may already be done. Damage to what, Slenderman? I don't care about these people being a part of my audience because they're not the right audience. A lot of these people are very, very mentally sick and disturbed people. Immature, insecure, mentally and emotionally unstable. They need the most help, but they're not open to it, right? You see what these people do? Look at DeRosa. He put out his last video. He clipped a video that he did, I guess, on someone else's live stream, talking about his package, right? And I'm like, how in the world is YouTube allowing this on a monetized channel, his newly monetized channel? And then I saw it was age restricted for community guidelines. Well, YouTube, you age restricted that? You didn't remove that for an actual violation of a community guideline? Come on, Slender Man. Come on, dude. It's all good. What's this place that grows kiwi, says Cassandra of Troy. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Slenderman, Rogue has gone, he's going to go nuts now. Why is he going to go nuts? For what? I wouldn't brag about that, says Slenderman. Brag about what? Well, at least he's honest. Eli, are you still friends with DDJ? I haven't talked with DDJ in ages. He went his way, I went mine. I never had a problem with DDJ. He never came at me. I never came at him. I was interviewed on his channel one time. I think he came on mine, my former channel. Miss Andrew Today, right? Miss Andrew Today. He put out a book, I believe. Hang on a second. He wrote a book. He was focused on that, and I just haven't heard from him. Slenderman, yes, they had a nice chat. What's wrong with that? Your video was after that, yes? Are you talking about my stream that I did last night, Slenderman? I would say that him and Jamie, Rogue and Jamie, had a civil chat last night. But to be honest with you, I think, in my opinion, I think Rogue was just being a civil guy. And I'm going to share more about that stream when I get back. I'm just trying to get through the chat here so there's not a lot to read when I get back so I can get into the story here. I don't want to miss any questions. I want to answer everything that comes in. I think I'm going to need a lie down after all this. I can't keep up without. Well, Sorry about that, Grandpa Joe. Oh, no, I wouldn't even touch that subject. Which subject is that? Oh, I'm going to touch it, says Cassandra. Lisa Ann Bama, you just said you did bully the mentally ill if they came at you. I didn't say that. Don't take me out of context or I will ban you. I didn't say that. I said I defended myself. I didn't say I bullied them. Stop taking words out of context, Lisa. That's what you guys do. You take words out of context. I'll explain more about that after the break. And if you say that again, if you come at me again in that way, I'll ban you. Because then you're just trolling. I mean, Eli shouldn't because we have heard. Heard of what? Stop calling Texas caregivers fake, please. You can get sued. Let him sue me then. Sue me. I would love for him to sue me. I'll counter-sue him for everything he's got. For what he's done to me. And I have proof that he's actually paid content creators like Jamie to create content on me. I would love for a Texas caregiver to sue me. Go for it. I'll go to court with all my evidence, and I've got lots of it. You want to go toe-to-toe with me? I've got everything. Go for it. I welcome anybody to come toe-to-toe with me in the court of law. Oh my God, you didn't do your homework. There's many of us, Eli. You should know this by now. There are many Slendermen. I could care less. Rogue has really let himself down like a back-down clown. James Pink, you're here again. Why do you feel that way? Have you been a Rogue supporter? I know you were on my other stream earlier, last night. Cassandra of Troy. Exactly, Lisa Ann. Bullying the mentally ill is wrong, no matter what. It is like harming. And I didn't bully anybody. I got triggered because guys like Jamie were saying things to incite these people on the panel that happen to be either blind or have autism, right? And then they started calling me the C-U-C-K word and all that, right? And I got triggered. I made a mistake. Sue me. How many of them have said things like that to the disabled, right? And why aren't people coming at them? Why are they coming at me? Because I'm a life coach? Because I'm the only one that's running a legitimate channel? Maybe besides Rogue? Compared to them? Is that what it is? Come on now. If you're going to come at me, Cassandra, I know you're not trying to come at me, but if anyone's going to try to come at me with something better than that, okay? Come at me with something better than that. Okay, sorry, Coach. No need to apologize, Cassandra. Except I am Sam. Okay. Yes, Eli, you missed Rogue's comment about Kiwi Farms. What did he say? The chat's going too fast. Ruth Moore, at the end of the day, if you're not making money like the others and the channel isn't growing and the dislikes outweigh the likes, then you're fighting a losing battle. No, I'm not fighting a losing battle. You know why? Because I'm not a quitter. I'm not a loser. And that's how I coach people. And let me tell you something, Ruth. In a year or 2 or 3 or however long it takes, when this channel reaches 10, 50, 100K or more subscribers, let's talk again then. How's that? Appreciate your comment, but I'm not a quitter. And that's not how I coach people. I don't coach people to be quitters. And I'm not a quitter myself. I lead by example. But thank you for your comment. Let me see. DDJ was outed as a liar and grifter. I heard people were calling him out. I don't know what to believe. Quite frankly, I don't care. It's drama. It was stupid. I disassociated myself from that. He went his way, I went mine. Not a big deal. What happened that was ban-worthy? Was it me? I don't know who you were talking about that got banned. Whoever gets banned is ban-worthy. Disagreeing with you is trolling? No, disagreeing with me is not trolling. Attacking me is trolling. If you're going to come at me when there's no proof of me attacking the disabled, and you're not going to listen to my side of the story where these people came at me first and I was defending myself, if you're going to keep coming at me after that, then I'm going to let you go. I am not a bully. I don't bully the disabled. At the same time, I'm not going to put up with crap from anyone, whether you're disabled or not. I'm going to have a little more patience with someone who's disabled. But when you have a blind guy, and I'm friends with him now, we're cool behind the scenes, RJ Sandifer, when you have a blind guy that's disabled just because he's blind, but he has a brain, he's smart, and he calls me the C-U-C-K word because Jamie incites him to do that, and I got a little triggered and said something I shouldn't. Let me ask you something. Have you never said anything you shouldn't have and regretted it, right? Are you not human, ma'am or sir? Whichever one you are? Come on now. Eli, going another way doesn't mean you're quitting. Well, no, I'm not going a different way. This is what I do. This is what I love doing. And I'm rebuilding my audience. And I have good people that are part of my channel. And it's going to continue heading the right direction. I'm handling things. There are a lot of things that I'm handling behind the scenes that no one knows about. They're being handled. And trust me, things will get back on track. And they already are on track. I'm only doing this show because, honestly, I like Rogan's content. Especially, I liked how he presented the Jamie situation, and I just wanted to give him more information because I've been through, there's nobody that's been through as much as I've been through with Jamie. And that's my vested interest. I don't think Rogue's a bad guy. I'm not looking to leverage his subs. I'm not looking to take anything from him or anyone. All I wanted to do was add on to the information that he put out there because I felt he did a great job and I wanted to give him the missing pieces so he can know more of what went on. And then he can compare that to what, Jamie is telling him on a panel trying to sweet talk him, right? You should really see what is being put online with you Photoshop into inappropriate. Rogue, they've been doing that for years, bro. I ignore that. They're going to keep doing that. Bro, you can't control everything. You can't control everything, dude. And the people that know me know that those are trolls doing that. At some point, Rogue, you gotta just let some things go, right? You gotta let some things go. Just subscribe. I can say I was here from the beginning. Well, that's up to you. That's up to you. If you like the coaching content, then that's great. If not, well, it is what it is, right? What is the C-U-C-K word? That's funny. Damn it, I'm too old for this. The emails and messages that you're doing behind the scenes have been leaked on 4 channels. You should certainly look into that. Rogue, I'm not worried about it. You know why? Because I told Jamie and Raleigh to go put those emails publicly. I don't care. It's not that I don't want people to know that I've reported them to YouTube. To be honest with you, Rogue, I'm not concerned about them putting out my private emails to them because I'm not writing anything I wouldn't want everyone to know at some point anyway, right? And it makes them look more pathetic when they do it because all I'm putting on those emails is that, hey, I've reported you to YouTube creator support and YouTube copyright and the monetization department for putting my videos and simulcasting me under the membership package paywall on your monetized channel. I appreciate you. Dude, I know exactly what's going on. I appreciate you sharing that. Honestly, that doesn't bug me. None of what they do bugs me, with the exception of the fact that they still follow my content. I just want these people to go away. That's all I want them to do. I just want them to go away. They can talk about me all they want, just don't come to my channel. Don't watch my stuff, right? If you don't like me, don't watch my stuff. Move on, right? But, hey, they're going to do what they're going to do, right? Slenderman, because his name is in the title, he has the missing pieces. Trust us, he's got a lot. Well, what are you talking about, Slenderman? Hey, Lewis Fuller, how you doing? Lewis, do not ban people that are asking questions. We got a lot of people here today because we're doing a reaction video to Rogue Internet Man and his stream that he did last night, and then he went on to Jamie Lycantheory stream after that. So let me see here. Lisa Ann, Eli hasn't bullied any mentally disabled person that I know of. No, on 4 channels, the website ran by Anonymous. Oh, are you talking about those websites that Raleigh made? Let Raleigh, I could care less, dude. You know, I've tried to get those websites taken down before, and sometimes he'll take them down, or he'll file a counter notification and it'll get reinstated. I mean, look, dude, what he's putting a picture of me with a rainbow, rainbow sex object, sex toy in my mouth, right? I'm trying to say it in a way to where YouTube won't demonetize me. You know what I'm talking about, right? Big whoop-de-doo. He's embedding my videos on there. Okay, if somebody clicks on it, I get a view and a monetized playback. Like, I'm not going to sit there and worry about every little thing that they do. If I can get something shut down, I'll take care of it. And trust me, I've shut down a lot of what these people have done. But you got to understand, Rogue, they play the system. Raleigh and Jamie play the copyright system. They'll file a counter notification every time. Now, I'm not looking to flag people like you, Rogue. If you use any of my stuff, I'm not going to flag you. You see, if someone is reasonable with me, okay, and does a fair assessment, and it's just cool, like how you do things, I'm not gonna strike somebody for that. I'll chalk it up to fair use. But these people, when they make you a LOLCOW, it's them not playing fair. It's them not playing fair, right? So when you don't play fair, then I'm gonna have less tolerance for you using my stuff. I typically would not have a problem with anybody doing a reaction video to me, right? But these people just take it way too far. But again, I don't even flag them anymore for copyright because they file a counter notification and, 2 weeks later, boom. If I don't sue them in a court of law, then YouTube reinstates the video. So it's not even worth it, man. It's not even worth it. So you just got to ignore most of it, right? And that's what I've been doing. Cassandra, there's been several run-ins, trust me. We are #anonymous to Slenderman. Finally, someone gets it, LOL. Rogue Internet Man. 4-channel hackers and the 24-hour ops army are planning to go beyond just YouTube. Well, I don't know what those people are, Rogue. I don't know who you're talking about. And I got to make sure that that's still you, because let me see here. Hang on a second. Hang on. I've got a different screen open here. Give me a second. Give me a second. Let me check this out. That is still you, man. Okay. I've got the go-to channel extension on Chrome. Ever since they took away the go-to channel feature, natively on YouTube? No, it is you. I know for a fact it is. I just checked it out. I just wanted to make sure, man, because you're saying some stuff I haven't heard before. "4channel is a site formed in the early 2000s by the biggest hacker collective in the world. Eli, please be honest. You have taken down reaction videos as well." Slenderman, I have done that. If they react to 30 minutes of one of my videos, I'm going to take that down. Here's the thing, dude. Fair use allows you to use small excerpts for commentary. If you use a lot of somebody's video to the point of where they're not going to come over to your channel to watch the rest of the video, then it's not fair use. But fair use is subjective to the court of law. Not YouTube, not myself, or them. Next question, please. Yeah, I know it's you. It's still, I know it is. I know it is. All right, folks, listen, I'm going to step away and take a quick break. We've been off for an hour and a half. I'm going to come back probably for another 30 to 60 minutes max, probably more like 30 minutes. I'm going to talk about the show from last night and then answer some more questions. So get your questions in, and I'll answer more when we get back, or when I get back. I'm a little tired, but you know, I'm gonna keep going because I want to get the information out there. I really want Rogue to know what's going on. And then after this, whatever he wants to do, or you know, it's all good. It's all good. So. All right. Let me see here. Give me a second here. I'm just queuing up some music. All right, folks. Music's all queued up. I'll be back in just a few minutes. Stick around. We'll be right back. All right. Okay. Gotta be reading these comments. Yeah, this is my favorite song from the YouTube audio library. Ethan Mixel, Double Helix. Yeah, okay. All right. Enough of that. Yeah, no fancy re-intro back into this show. This is a very special impromptu show. All right, we'll let the display in the background. All right, folks, I'm back. Let me check out the chat and see what's going on. Answer some more questions. I'll be here another half an hour to 1 hour max, and then I gotta get some rest. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see. Hey, Miss Kelly, how you doing? Hello, nice meeting you. Good morning. Thank you for sharing me out, Lewis. I appreciate that. Morning at Lewis Fuller, says Miss Kelly. Hello, chat. Good morning, Miss Kelly, says Lewis. Coach Eli will be back. He's just taking a break. Well, thank you, Lewis, for making people aware. You're a great mod, dude. You're a good dude. Thank you so much for being here. James Pink says, Rogue, what happened to you, man? Yeah, I mean, you know, it'd be nice to hear, you know, Rogue, you know, what made you decide to go on that panel. I mean, I know you weren't forced to go on there. Now I know what actually happened. I'll share more about that in just a few. But yeah, like, what were you trying to accomplish with that? Did you just want to create a piece, or did you want to find out the truth, or is it a networking opportunity? I mean, either way, it's all good, man. You're a YouTuber like me. I understand it. I was just curious. That's all. You know, Ruth Moore, my moderator approved your message. I've talked about that before. You're talking about my pre-stream ritual. Hey, you know, sometimes I do that, sometimes I don't. I think we all do that. You know, a man can't come out here and, you know, say a joke and then people take it all literal and never stop talking about it. I'm glad it had a lasting effect on you, Ruth, whoever you are. Oh, Ruth, actually, you're GLM, aren't you? You're GLM, aren't you? Is that you, GLM? Just trying to hide in the Ruth Moore name? Slenderman says, Eli, please consider letting sleeping dogs lie. What Rogue is telling you is facts. I can't control thousands of people. I'm not asking anyone to control anyone, right? All I'm saying is for people to play by the rules. YouTube has rules. They have community guidelines, they have copyright guidelines, and they have monetization guidelines. And if people violate those rules, I'm going to flag them every time. If I violate the rules, they can flag me. I'm sure they've tried to flag me, but I'm clean and advertiser friendly. I got nothing to worry about, right? But these people push the boundaries because they have to create that cringy content at such a cringy level, or their audience is going to get bored and not support them. That's what Jamie does, okay? These people have to do what they do in order to keep their audience, right? Yet at the same time, they violate all the guidelines. And then they wonder why they get removed from the YouTube Partner Program. They get community guideline strikes. They get copyrights. They wonder, do they not take the proactive approach and think about things before they do them? Are they more reactive than proactive? I mean, seriously. But I get it, Slender Man. I've let it go, dude. It doesn't bother me anymore at all. I'm just doing what I have to do to move my channel forward. I love what I do, and I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing regardless. I'm just trying to clear the path that should have never been blocked in the first place. And had I known how to play this game out here on YouTube when I first came out here, I would have played it differently. I would have never associated with these people, right? But you don't know how people are until you associate with them and spend time with them. You know, Jamie was not this way when I first met him 4 years ago. Jamie was about to shut down his channel. I reached out to him because one of my subscribers on my former channel made me aware of the MGTOW community. He thought it would be a great community to associate with. And because I'm more purple pill, I'm not red pill or blue pill. I have the knowledge and awareness of the red pill. But because I'm more purple pill, I was looking for a purple pill channel, and the only one I could find was Jamie's channel. That used to be called the Purple Pill. I reached out to the guy. I wanted to collaborate with him. He's like, what do you want? Like, he was like really leery. And I was wondering why he was leery. Well, now I know, because he had already been playing this YouTube game for 2 years prior and basically went through what I've been going through, right? And instead of Jamie learning from that experience, and then using that to his advantage and create great content, and grow the right way, he decides to take what he learned and what he went through and put that on other people. Basically, what Jamie has done to myself and many others to gain traction and to create the cringy content that gets that traction is he's doing what people used to do to him. Just think about it, man. It's the truth. I can't control any aspect of it. "4chan isn't the place I would want to end up. Sounds like it may be too late." I have no idea what you're talking about, and I could care less. I could care less, bro. You're not scaring me, and whatever this is not scaring me. You know why? I got all my ducks in a row. I got great security. And hey, look, if people want to put up websites on me and talk about me and share videos, big freaking deal, man. Big freaking deal. Dramasphere Karen. Oh, you're back again on a different account. Hi, Eli. Honestly, the best thing you ever did was turn off comments and just do your content. They mostly left you alone, and then you made new members. What do you mean I made new members? Not trolling, just an opinion in your favor. Well, I appreciate that, Karen. Thank you for that. Be a little more specific. Are you saying, the members only chat? I had to open members only chat because it was affecting my growth. Now, I will be running some members only content down the road as I build more members. I've got I think 10 members now. But until I get there, I need to keep the content public. I'm a monetized channel as well, too. So the more people that view my public content, the more monetized playbacks I get, It's something that I thought about for a little while, and I felt I opened it back up at the right time. Now, I'm not going to be doing streams like this all the time. Every now and then I might do a stream like this, but this is a special stream because I wanted to get Rogue some information. And I wanted to give people a chance to talk with me, right? And to see that, hey, I've learned from all of this, right? I've learned the YouTube ropes. I'm not an idiot. I'm not a LOLCOW. If they want to call me a LOLCOW, that's fine. But I appreciate what you said, Karen. Please feel free to share more. Be a little more specific. I'd be happy to answer your questions. Lewis Fuller says, "You're welcome. Miss Kelly is a good friend of mine." Absolutely, Lewis. Thank you for bringing her. Thank you for bringing her here. Jeremy says, "Hello, Eli. Good, sir. How are you?" How you doing, Jeremy? Thank you for stopping by. Let me know if you have any questions, bro. I'll be here a little while longer. Lisa says, "The music in the background is annoying, by the way." Well, sorry about that. Well, when I lowered it, it wasn't loud. It wasn't that loud. It was loud initially when I came back, but then I lower it down to negative 18.5 dB, if you know what that is. And then it's nice in the background while I talk and come back in. But thank you for your feedback. I appreciate it. Ruth says, "I like guitar." Guitar riff, Lisa. Oh, okay, Ruth. I got you. Ruth, I got you. I got you. Now I got you, Ruth. Between you and me, okay? I get it. Miss Kelly says, at Lewis Fuller is an excellent friend and mod. Oh, Lewis is a mod on like 200 channels. Lewis is like the super mod. He's a good guy. Really, really good guy. Miss Kelly, the music is pretty cool. Well, thank you, Miss Kelly. It's from the YouTube audio library, so you don't get demonetized. You can get a copyright claim, a content ID claim. Miss Kelly says, right, fair is fair, and those of us who work hard, these people make it hard for us. They do. They do. It's because they don't have their own content. They attack other people and instigate drama. They incite hate and drama because that's what their audience likes, right? These creators like Jamie, Raleigh, and DeRosa, in the past, JB, they have an audience that loves this stuff. And if they don't feed their audience this type of content, they're going to lose interest, right? And it's sad that Jamie had to go down this route because, yeah, he was running the Purple Pill channel. When I first met him, I tried to collaborate with him. He told me he was about to shut down his channel. I told him not to do it. And then, he saw me starting to live stream with some other people and how well that works. And so he started live streaming because he learned that through me, right? And everything was cool until, what happened after that. JB Gunner started to attack myself, my ex-girlfriend, my former channel. He started simulcasting my live streams. He started to basically, all my pre-recorded videos, he would do live streams and play the entire video and do commentary and claim it was fair use. And he'd make lots of donations. And JB was making a lot of money doing that. So Jamie said, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to restream and play all of Eli's videos. And then I'm going to steal half of this audience. Do you folks not understand what happened here? Do you folks understand that the money Jamie's making now and whatever he has built on that channel, which is really not a big deal in my opinion, it all came from myself and JB Gunner. If it was, and I'm not trying to take credit, I don't care about the credit, but if it wasn't for JB Gunner, I don't give JB credit here. Even though he came at me, he's backed off. I don't have any issues with him at this point. I still think, he needs to change a few things, but that's on him. But if it wasn't for JB Gunner and myself, Jamie would have nothing right now, right? And if it wasn't for his fake caregiving sponsor paying him $4,000 a month, he wouldn't be able to do what he's doing. Do you understand? This guy's had everything practically handed to him. He has never earned anything himself. That's the truth. That's the absolute truth. Let me see here. Give me a second here. Give me a second. I don't know, Ruth. We will see what he says about it. Lewis says, I will be back. I got the chat, Lewis, while you're gone. Karen says, most of the great YouTubers don't interact with their audience without being paid. What you did was simply good business and should be applauded is what I mean. So you're talking about when I put the chat to members only. I did that because I wanted to basically completely lock out the trolls for a while and let things just, subside. And it did help. And for the most part, they have backed off. That's not the problem, Karen. The problem is not them directly coming at me like they used to, and I've ignored them. The problem is they're taking my content and they're putting it behind membership paywalls. And now what Raleigh's done, and trust me, I've got people that'll get me that information. Is he's a channel member on my channel, and he screen recorded all of my members-only videos and is putting them, up in his Discord for people to view that content. And quite frankly, I don't really care, Raleigh, because these people don't like my content anyway. Like you think that's triggering me? It's not triggering me, dude. It's pathetic. It's pathetic that you would put in so much time and effort into doing all this instead of spending time with your wife and kids, dude. That's pathetic, bro. That speaks for itself. It does. Miss Kelly says, at Dramasphere Karen, I'm monetized and I don't require anything for interacting with my fans. I go live strictly for that. No matter how big I get, that will never change. Miss Kelly, let me check out your channel real quick and see. So you have 2.23K, and I am subscribed to you. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I did meet you through the growth stream. It's been a while since I've been, actress, comedian, survivor. Right. Now that we're interacting some more, and I believe Lewis brought you here, maybe there are some things we can work on together and do some collabs together. No drama collabs. I promise you that, Miss Kelly. That's awesome. Awesome. It's good to see you growing. Awesome. Karen says, I get it, Miss Kelly, but he's been abused constantly and needs to protect himself from just anyone chatting. It was so great when he did that. All you got was his amazing content. Well, you're going to keep getting that, and that's going to come back again tonight. Like, I'm not sitting here feeding in the drama, but I really felt the need to do this. I felt the need to do this because I support Rogue's content, and I knew about him. Now, I wasn't watching his content religiously. Occasionally I would, but when he started to talk about Jamie, I tuned in. And I liked his style, and I liked what he was saying and what he was doing. And all I wanted to do here is say, hey, dude, look, I've known this guy and these people for years. I just want to give you the information, whatever you want. I don't want anything from you in return at all. I appreciate you, Rogue, if you're still around. I appreciate you offering me to come onto your show. But again, like I said, I'm going to turn that down, not because I don't want to come on, because I want to show to you in good faith and these other people that I'm not trying to use you. I want nothing from you. I just want to help. That's all, bro. I'm a giver, right? Miss Kelly at Dramasphere Karen, yeah, I get that. There is that issue around here. I get trolls like crazy, and I've been doxxed. I bet everyone's been doxxed. That's what these pathetic people do. When these pathetic, insecure, immature, emotionally weak, and emotionally unstable and mentally unstable people, when they come across good people like us that are secure and run real channels, they project their insecurities onto us, and they try to trigger us. And when they can't get to us, then they start doing the unethical, illegal stuff. And we'll talk about that in a second when I go and talk about the Jamie stream from last night before I get out of here. But I'm trying to work my way through the chat here. James Pink says, how does this Lauren fall into the picture? She appears to be doing Jamie's dirty work and is apparently in love with Jamie despite being married. All these women, they're married and they're in love with Jamie. So Lauren is married, supposedly happily married, but spends all her days on YouTube being a secretary for Jamie's Dramasphere channel. You're right. You're right. It's pathetic, right? Raleigh's the same thing. He's got a wife and 2 kids, and he's on YouTube all day with cringy drama stuff. I mean, folks, put 2 and 2 together. I'm not trying to be rude here. Put 2 and 2 together. I'm a single man, which is why I can do this, right? If I was with someone, I'd still be doing it, but I wouldn't be doing 2 streams a day like I've been doing lately. I'd balance it out, and I'd focus more on my relationship. Because why would I want to be with someone if I'm not going to want to be with them, right? You're right, James Pink. Karen says they still need to be locked out now that this crap is starting again. It's not starting again. It's not going anywhere. You know why, Karen? I'm not letting it get to me. And again, when I come back and do my stream later tonight, my normal regular stream, there won't be as many people here. I don't expect it. And it's back to normal. They're going to still do their stuff. See, Karen, here's the thing. They're going to do what they're going to do, whether I completely ignore them for a year or not. That's what people don't get. That's what people don't get. These people desperately need someone like me for their lulls, right? Because their audience came from me. They came from myself and JB Gunner. These guys, Raleigh and DeRosa and Jamie, they built their audience or audiences from myself and JB. because these people used to be a part of my channel and JB's channel. They just weren't the right people, obviously. Now you know why, because of the way they behave. They were behaving that way here. They weren't taking my message seriously, so I banned them. And then Jamie swooped them up, right? And you realize that these are Coach Eli exiled people, right? I exiled them, right? I'm going to swoop up the Coach Eli exiled crew, and then I'm going to put them all on my channel and then grow big. Well, think about it. If you swoop up rejects from other channels and you're a drama channel, what's the only thing these people are going to react to and support? Content that's anti-Eli and anti-JB, right? It's pathetic, right? It's pathetic, but that's the truth. Miss Kelly. At Dramasphere, Karen, I haven't used the members only option, but I may when I need to discuss something or someone, but it's a nice option. You should get your channel memberships up and going. If you need help, I'll help you behind the scenes. No problem. Blocking here is dumb. When you block someone, they aren't completely blocked. That needs to end. I get it. I get it. You're right. Karen says, even then, Kelly, though they get membership record, they get memberships, recorded stuff, and resell it, that's just mean. It's against the law, too, right? But here's the thing. Here's the thing, Karen. I don't care what they do with my content anymore. You know why? Because it's a limited audience, and they don't like my content anyway, right? Like I said, Karen, and everyone else, I'm not focused on it that much. I did this stream so Rogue could get the missing pieces and learn a little bit more about me and my investment in this, right? Okay? But even if they simulcast all my streams, re-upload all my videos to private servers behind the scenes, re-upload my members-only videos, it's a limited audience of 50 to 100 people, right, that don't even care about my content, right? The people that really want to support a channel are going to support that channel despite how many other people re-upload their stuff, right? So all I'm here to say is what I've been saying to basically make Rogue aware of what's been going on and share a little bit more about what I know so he can, have some more information. And to make you folks aware that, hey, my only investment in this has been, basically I'm going to do whatever I can. I'm not going to spend all day doing this, but if I can flag something, I will. If I can flag something, if I can report them to YouTube for violating a monetization policy, I will. Will YouTube do something about that? Maybe they will, maybe they won't. But if these guys want to roll the dice, that's on them. But besides that, I've moved on from it. Yes, I met you through a growth stream. I don't go to those people anymore. I know, and they're not really running those streams anymore. Kelly, I actually got heat for some things, what I said about the growth streams. I did too, but you know what? You and I were both right about it because these people were running their channels, for their channel's purpose initially, and then when they started running growth streams, they started getting people in their channel that weren't there for their actual content. They were there just to do sub for sub, right? And all these people were getting super chats because of that, right? And now that the growth streams have died down and YouTube has cracked down on them, these people are trying to convert their channel back to what its initial purpose was, right? So you got heat for it because you were right. And I did too because I was right too. So, hey, Kelly, you were absolutely right. You were absolutely right. I didn't get what you mean. They aren't completely blocked. If it's a members only channel, then they are blocked. You can block someone and they can't chat. Or you can make your content members only and only members can see it. Or you can run members only chat on a live stream, which will allow your moderators to chat for free. But if you're not a member and you're not a moderator, you cannot chat but you can still send super chats as a non-member for a members-only chat on a public live stream. That's how it works. If you block someone from your YouTube channel, they aren't really blocked. It's a shadow ban. Basically, they can't comment, but they can still view your public content. That's what you're saying. Yep. Karen says, Ruth, some people got memberships on Eli's channel and then downloaded all its content and put it on Patreon to pay to view. Let him do it, Karen. I don't care. I appreciate you, Karen, for saying that. I appreciate your professionalism. Quite frankly, Karen, I don't really care because these people don't like my content anyway, right? And why would these people pay somebody money to view my members-only content they don't like? Thinking it's going to trigger me? I don't care. If there's a way I find out about it and I can report them and get them shut down, I will. But I'm not going to go, sniffing around all day. And, I've got moles that send me information. But listen, I'm not going to sit around all day, trying to stop these people. Let them do it. They want to do it privately. And if people want to pay these people to watch my content that they feel is cringy, go for it. American Dream with the $1 super chat. Hey, Dream, you got to go back and check out this replay. This has been an interesting show that I think you'll get some value from, bro. How is it? How is everything, Coach Eli? It's all good, bro. It's all good. Karen says, Eli's trolls have much more than 34 screen names, LOL. More like 134. They do. They really do. Right? That was the best thing you ever did. Were you talking about the members-only chat? I get it. Some people do things just for laughs, says Karen. Yep, they do it for entertainment. I know you don't understand why that's a positive thing to them, but sadly it is. No, I know why they do it, Karen. I'm very well aware of why they do it. They say they've made me their LOLCOW, which is why my background this morning is a couple of cows there, right? So if they want to call me a LOLCOW, then you know what? That's fine. They can do whatever they want. I could care less. Again, I did this stream because I wanted Rogue to see the truth about what's going on and let him decide. He can make his own decision and I'll respect it either way. That's the kind of guy I am. American Dream with the $5 super chat. Dream, you don't have to super chat, bro. Dream says, respect Coach Eli. This is a professional, mature stream. Coach Eli has support. Trolls tread lightly. I'm letting people chat actually today, Dream, based on the topic. This is a response to Rogue Internet Man stream last night that he did, on Jamie. It was a part 2 to a stream he initially did the previous week, and then he went on Jamie's channel afterwards. I don't know how much you saw on YouTube last night, Dream, but if you missed last night, might have been a good thing, actually. Wow. Make the trolls pay to comment. Yeah, but see, Karen, that's not the problem. If I put it to members only chat and they have to pay to comment, that means people that are not trolls, that have not become members yet, are not going to be able to chat. That's the problem. That's why you have moderators. That's why I have Nightbot and the YouTube block words list in YouTube Studio. And it all works pretty well. But I appreciate you. Thank you for that. Great idea. You cannot grow a channel if the content you put out continually has more dislikes than likes. People are very wary to that and steer away. Well, I got 14 likes now. I don't know how many dislikes I have. Maybe like 40 or 50. I mean, I guess I could check. I could check. Let's take a look. Let's see here. Give me a second here. Come on. Come on. Back end of YouTube's been taking a while to load up lately. Huh. For the first time, I got limited or no ads. I don't know why. Maybe because I used, Lycantheory and Rogue Internet Man. I haven't had limited or no ads in a while. Let's go ahead and request review. This is the first time I've had a yellow icon in literally like a month and a half. That's all right. I'm not worried about making ad revenue on this stream. It's not a big deal. But we've got 15 likes and 46 dislikes. Okay. It's all good. I'm not worried about it. Miss Kelly says, I have a video now with 22K views, some stupid joke video, and have well over 200 thumbs down. No one can see it. Go 70 plus new friends, genuine at that, and it's all sticking. Best idea. Okay, cool. Rogue? Where's Rogue? Did he leave? Maybe he did. He probably has things to do. Karen. Dream says 1 person on 10 accounts giving thumbs down. Probably you're right. And YouTube will filter them out. And they have been. They filter them out once the stream processes after it ends. Karen says, Coach, have you ever thought of doing this on Twitch? It's very popular over there, and you could build quite a following and not have to deal with this nonsense. The same thing happens on Twitch, Karen. Maybe not as bad, but it does happen. And the monetization aspect of Twitch is different than YouTube. It is harder to grow over there. I do have a Twitch. I did use it one time, and it's been sitting on the back burner ever since. No, I'll be fine. Trust me, I'll be fine. You'll see. I'll come back later tonight, get right back to doing what I'm doing. I'm not going to have nearly the audience because, this is not my typical audience here right now, but I understand that. And again, I did this stream primarily to make, Rogue aware of my thoughts and give him some more information and allow him to get to know me a little bit more, right? Because, let me talk about this now that I'm at the bottom of the chat. Last night on Jamie's stream after Rogue ended his stream, and I went live, I believe, before Jamie went live. I didn't even know Jamie was going live. I think Jamie ended up going live because he knew Rogue was going to talk about him, and he was planning on simulcasting him. So he simulcasted you as well. But you knew that. You knew that, Rogue, while you were live, and you were cool with it. And that's fine, right? But Rogue went on there, and he was basically saying that, that people were making death threats to Rogue, and they created an assassination fund. Like, Jamie likes to create these titles on his stream. At the top of the screen, he shows a graphic saying, the name of the donation fund and then how much money he's made, right? And he put assassin fund or something like that, right? And Rogue called him out on that, as he should. And when Rogue went on his show, he said, "Look, dude, this is against the law, and I could come after you for this. I'm not going to, but just because I don't come after you doesn't mean that other people won't come after you." And Jamie's like, "Oh, I don't care. I don't care. People say they're going to come after me. They never do, right?" I see Jamie's gotten really cocky because he's learned how to play the system. The thing with Jamie is he's learned how to play the system. I'm glad you finally banned I'm a troll, don't ban me, Eli. If you're going to talk smack about Dream, you're going to get banned. I don't want to hear it. Yeah, and Dream's starting to ban some of these people. He banned Slenderman, and I'm a troll. Don't ban me, Eli. Coach, just so you know, Rogue isn't lying about 4chan. Just some advice to back off some. What have I done to 4chan? Who is 4chan? And I have done nothing to 4chan. So look, this has nothing to do with whoever 4chan is. So I don't even know why you'd be saying that, dude. That's trolling, bro. Have a nice day. Yeah, so Dream was basically, being like reasonable with Jamie. Jamie was drunk, but he was still coherent. And he was basically saying that, look, I don't care. I'm not worried about anyone, suing me or anything, because people talk a lot and they never do anything. And Rogue was saying, hey, just because I don't do it doesn't mean some bigger YouTuber you come across one day that has the resources to sue you won't, right? And see, that's what's fueled Jamie. See, Jamie plays the system, and he knows how to play the system very well. Jamie knows he's violating the law in many cases. He has cyberbullied, harassed. He has violated people's copyright. I mean, he has threatened people. He's even death threatened me, and I have that video, and I've come close, and I am actually very close to getting a civil harassment order on him. I hope I don't have to go that route, but he's kind of tapered off, at least for a little bit. 4chan is not a person, it's the dark web. Okay, so what? It's a dark web. What are they going to do? Put my content out there? Like, what are they going to do? I'm glad you're here, Dream. Mod the chat. Thank you. It's where those guys who attacked the Capitol got started. It is the original bad place on the internet. I'm not worried about it. These guys are just trolling now. Get rid of them. You all have been pestering Coach Eli for years. Let it go. He's not hurting no one. He loves helping others. Dream, why don't you tell these people how many phone calls? We've had a few phone calls for hours, right? You tell them. Have I asked you for anything? No. As a matter of fact, I tell you to stop donating, right? I tell you the opposite, right? Because I respect you for more than your money. And it's been nothing but a civil and nice friendship. The guy's going through some stuff. He's also been through the same things I've been through out here on YouTube, so we relate to that. We've become good friends. And these people are jealous because of that, right? Because they know you and I getting together, Dream, is going to give them less of their LOLCOW effect, right? Like they want you and I to fight and be separate so they can have two separate LOLCOWs, right? Right? It's pathetic, dude. It's pathetic. It's game over, bro. It's game over. Game over. I personally don't think you are big enough fish for them to mess with. 4chan likes to go after high-level people who do really bad stuff. Well, they're probably very professional at it, too, and they probably do it for the right reasons, Karen. It's probably one of those groups that, what is it, like Anon or something like that? Like one of those groups that will do things underground, but they are for good reasons. Even though what they're doing is not technically legal, they do it with a big heart and the right intentions. Because, for example, the government is not taking care of something they should, right? I get what you're saying. Dream says exactly, they bully others. Let's see here. All right, I'm at the bottom of the chat. I know I've missed some messages, but I have slow mode on 10 seconds, and I was thinking of putting it to 30 seconds, but I don't want to do that to people, so we're all caught up for right now. Let me get through this because I got to wrap this up soon. No, they aren't. They are the big bad, but they don't care about small YouTuber beefs. Okay. It's all good. It's all good. All right. Yeah, so that's what Jamie does. He plays the system. And I think he's very well aware of what he's doing. He's very self-aware about it. I think he's doing it primarily because of his fake caregiving sponsor. That's, paying him $4,000 a month, 80% of his income to do that. He's being paid to do that. So he's obligated to do it. Right? Again, I think if there was no stipulation by his sponsor to create this cringy content of inciting hate and drama on other YouTubers and attacking them, I don't think Jamie would do it. Here's the thing. People have told me behind the scenes in the past that Jamie's not a bad guy, and maybe I can believe that. But if that's the case, how's he feeling deep within that he has to put on this act and do what he does just to get paid $4,000 from his sponsor? Like I could never, ever have a sponsorship agreement like that where somebody's controlling me at that level. And here's the thing. His sponsor has said, I'm never going to stop supporting, Jamie. But what if he does, Jamie? What if your sponsor pulled away all of a sudden and now you go from making $5,000 a month to $1,000 a month? What's going to happen? You got your mortgage, your insurance for your car and your home. You got your car payment. You got gas for your car. You got utilities, gas, electric, water, sewer, right? Then you got food, right? What this kid doesn't realize is that everything he has right now is literally one day away from being pulled away from him. Now, I'm not saying that his sponsor is going to do that. But what if he does? What if his sponsor passed away and stopped making payments? Does he not realize? Does he not realize that he's literally dependent on his sponsor for survival? Listen, Dream, you can leave James Pink. James Pink I'm going to unban him. James Pink has been cool. You didn't know that though, Dream. And if Dramasphere Karen is shaded lady, I really don't care, because whoever that person is being reasonable. I don't care if people come in here on sock accounts and they're reasonable. There's no reason to ban people that are not trolling. Or if they're trolling, they're doing it maturely and professionally, right? I'm going to ban that sock before it even makes the channel. The spam filter caught it. Yeah, no problem, Dream. You're welcome, Dream. It's all good. Karen says they do what they do because it is their way of having fun. They enjoy it. They enjoy getting paid for doing nothing but silly YouTube stuff. It is their way. If a shark bites, do you get mad? No. No, I get it, Karen. It's pathetic, though. They're grown men, and there are some even grown women that are a part of the group, too. It's just sad to me because a lot of these people are unhappily married. They're in a miserable relationship or miserable marriage. And instead of trying to work on that, they congregate together as a group of immature, insecure, mentally and emotionally unstable people. And a lot of these people, they've had serious issues. They've done drugs in the past. They've been arrested. They're ex-cons. I'm not trying to be rude, but if you look at the quality of these people, they're not people that are in the right state of mind. They're I hate to say it, they're lower class citizens. No disrespect, it's the truth. You just protect yourself. These are white tea sharks. They're gonna bite if they smell blood in the water. Well, No big deal. Blocking calls. Karen, weren't you just on the Gun Guys panel? Yeah, because Gun Squad is a banned word here. Nice way to work around the spam filter. A few days ago, talking smack on Eli? Well, if she was and she's not talking smack now, then I didn't hear it, so oh well. Two-faced people, I swear. What happens, man? All I care about is if they're respectful in the chat. If I don't see something elsewhere and they come here and they're respectful, no problem. If I see them talking smack elsewhere, then they come here, I'll ban them right away. But I didn't hear anything, so I got nothing to go on. Dream says they claim to have fake education, degrees, jobs, etc., but they attack other people. They're projecting their insecurities, bro. Here's what I'm going to say to wrap this up. I got to get out of here, folks. So get your last questions in right now. I'm going off the air in 5 or 10 minutes. You know, the rest of the stream that Rogue was on, Jamie's show, it was pretty civil conversation. And, you know, they had some fun. You know, they were chatting it up. It was all good, right? But it just makes me wonder, you know, and if you're still around, Rogue, if not, maybe you'll hear about this and you'll comment tomorrow. Let me know in some way, shape, or form. You did a couple-hour stream. I know you're a busy guy. You have lots of things going on. What value did you see going on that panel? You're pretty well-versed in this YouTube stuff. I'm just curious to know, what value did you see going on that panel? And you got on there, and you were on there for what, 2 or 3 hours in addition? Don't leave, bro. It's just getting good. Bro, I got to get some rest. Sorry about that. Ruth says anyone can support anyone. That's what democracy is. If anyone barks, cut them out. Simple. Each to their own, should just worry about their channel and watching it grow. I get it, Ruth. The problem is this. When you have a group of people that all congregate together and there are 3 or 4 main channels that are all monetized, they have memberships and they're taking your content. Rogue is responding and was blocked? Who blocked Rogue? Dream, did you block Rogue? Oh, man. Don't block Rogue. I'm going to go to his channel right now and see if he's blocked. Yeah, guys, don't block Rogue. Rogue, you're unblocked. Guys, do not block Rogue. I didn't see somebody blocked him earlier too. This shows on him. Mods. God. Man. Rogue, you should be on block now. Sorry about that, man. He's been trying to talk for a while. Who blocked Rogue? American Dream with another $1. No, that was earlier. Sorry, I scrolled up too far. I can't keep up anymore. It's just too much. It's way too much. Ruth, we are on the same page. Maybe not always, but presently I think it is winding down with the mad one leaving and this whole thing is coming to an end. I'd like to see it end peaceful. That's all I want, Karen. Karen, listen. I've been trying to end this peacefully for a while. I was ignoring these people for a while. But you got to understand something, Karen. These people have made the majority of their content and money on me. These people are sponsored by a sponsor that's sponsoring them to primarily attack me and do all these things they're doing to me. Do you understand that even if Jamie wanted to back away, he probably can't? He's not going to come out and admit that and then upset his sponsor that's paying him $4,000 per month, right? I'm not sitting here trying to white knight for Jamie. I would never do that for someone that's done what he's done to me, right? But I believe he's stuck between a rock and a hard place because of his sponsor. And he'll come out and say, no, you're wrong, right? Of course you're going to say that, Jamie, because your sponsor is watching this, right? And he's going to want you to respond this way. So whether you genuinely feel, the way you're going to respond or not, you have to respond that way. Do you understand, Karen? Karen, do you understand? This goes beyond us all making peace. I've been all for that for a while. Oh, boy. I can't believe how pathetic these people are. This is a weekday. Most people are working. And these people are sitting here trolling on YouTube. It's pathetic. Ruth, yes, says Boogeyman. But when certain people play both sides, it shows how disingenuous people can be. Well, it's beyond that, Boogeyman. These are insecure, immature people that are unhappy and miserable in their life. Maybe they're unhappily married. Maybe they're in an unhappy relationship. There's something that's missing in their lives where they feel stuck. So they come out to YouTube as an outlet. And that's why they do that. They do that because it keeps them entertained to the point of where it keeps their mind off of their misery, bro. That's the truth. There's no other reason grown adults would behave this way. It's the only logical explanation. Dream, I already took care of Rogue. I unblocked Rogue. I already unblocked Rogue. So Rogue, if you want to come back and have some final words, go right ahead. If not, I'm going to wrap this up in a few. But yeah, Rogue stayed on that show for like 3 hours or so. And hey, that's fine, man. I mean, to each its own. I mean, I'm not telling you what to do. I was just kind of curious. You're a busy guy, and you got a lot going on, and you did a 2-hour stream, and then you went on a 3-hour drama panel on a show that, on a show that you were critiquing and criticizing harshly, which was the right thing to do, in my opinion, on your show earlier. It just didn't make a lot of sense, and that's what confused me and confused a lot of your audience. And it also got Jamie, he's over 120 dislikes on that stream. He got way more dislikes than I'm getting on this stream here. All right. Cashless bum, you're gone. Boogeyman, flaws, are you kidding me right now? You're the most two-faced person I've ever seen. Okay, Boogeyman, you're out of here. Even if Karen is somebody else and playing a game, at least she's doing it respectfully. And you're coming at her disrespectfully. So you're getting blocked instead of her. America Dream 1.5 Rogue, I pray for forgiveness with all respect to Coach Eli platform. I appreciate that, Dream. I do. I do. Karen says, I'm not going to lie. I think Eli has flaws too. We all have flaws. When have I ever not said I don't have flaws? Or when have I said I don't have flaws, which is what I'm trying to say? I'm not perfect. I have always said that. That's part of my genuine aspect of being a life coach. But that's not how he hears anyone. You all know that, and that's why you want to make an issue of this. not sure what you mean by that, Karen. I'm not going to lie. I think Eli has his flaws too, but that's not how he hears anyone. You all know that, and that's why you want to make an issue out of this. What are you saying? Like, they know me as someone that can't admit my flaws? You got to be more specific with that, because that's definitely not me. It doesn't make sense to me. I'm sorry. Dream says, but I work 40 hours during the weekend. Cashless bum. I mean, that name is a knockoff to Tyrese channel. You're a troll 100%. Go to work. Karen says, I'm the first to admit I came at Eli harder than most. But at some point, you just say whatever. He's going to do what he wants. So there's no reason to continue. Well, I'm not ever going away. So if you unless you plan on trolling me for the rest of your life, then which is not going to be fun. So Dream says, Coach Eli is helping me transition through my separation of my marriage and the divorce. Says, I need help. At least I'm strong enough to admit it. And I appreciate you, Dream. And I'll continue helping you, bro. I'll continue talking with you behind the scenes. Continue doing streams that are going to help you and everyone else that want to get a better grip on their lives. Dramasphere Karen says, I mean, you don't get Eli to listen to you by attacking him. Well, Karen, who's going to listen to anyone that's attacking someone, right? Why would anyone being attacked listen to that person attacking them? I mean, that's a given. Why is it a special case for Eli, right? Like, and I get what you're saying. You're being kind, Karen. I get it. You're saying, you don't get Eli to listen to you by attacking him. Why is that not the same for everyone else? That's the way every normal human being is. Any human being being attacked by another human being is not going to want to listen to that human being that's attacking them. What am I, in a special league of my own or something, or what? I mean, And now Eli has a brother, the American Dream channel. And you got me too, bro. And we're going to make this thing happen together. Oh my gosh. American Dream with a $10 pair super sticker. Dream. Dream, I'm going to give you a big round of applause, bro. I'm going to give you a big round of applause. Dream, you didn't have to do that, man. Wow, man. That's awesome, bro. I'm thankful and grateful. I am one that appreciates even a $1 donation, even a 50-cent donation. Well, that's not possible. Even a 99-cent or $1 donation. It's a thought that counts. I appreciate it, Dream. He says from the heart. Thank you, bro. Thank you, man. Karen says, for the longest time, I used to tell you to ignore them. I said it on panels over and over. You would not hear me. No, I did hear you. I did hear you, but I had to figure out the YouTube streets. They're different than real life. Dealing with the YouTube streets are different than real life. I've learned to deal with the YouTube streets. The problem is that this platform makes it very easy for people to steal your content. And it's very difficult to get their attention to report people that are doing this stuff. And that's another thing that creators like, Jamie and Raleigh and DeRosa take advantage of. They know the YouTube system. They know YouTube is not going to take most things down. Or they have at least a certain amount of time where they can get away with it. And then they skate that line. That's what they do. That's what's frustrating. It's not the fact of them trolling. You can ignore that. The fact that bothers me the most is the way the YouTube ecosystem is made and the way they handle things at their headquarters and their offices with their employees. It's very difficult to report people for many things. And when you report some things that should be taken down, they never go down. From the heart, once again, says Dream, back off trolls. Dream says YouTube in some rare cases are like the Kumite blood sport. The terminology goes back to ancient times in the Oriental culture. Awesome. Karen says, I still say what you did by shutting off the chat except for super chats and paid members was the best thing you ever did. I appreciate the thoughts on that. I'm going to keep my chat public, and I will be doing some members only chats as the channel grows with more members. But most of my streams will be open to the public, and we'll have the moderators here. And between Nightbot, the moderators, like, let me tell you, like, I've been trolled a little bit on this stream, but I got moderators, and I've got Nightbot, and I've got the YouTube block words list. And let me tell you, it's been pretty smooth for the most part. Yes, the chat was hopping, but because of the way I have it set up, like if I turned off Nightbot and deleted all the block words and unbanned everybody, then this chat would have been a mess tonight. But I think for the circumstance, you tell me, Dream, it's been pretty smooth, right? It's been pretty smooth. Dream says, American Dream 1.5, at first I had you under review, Dramasphere Karen, but if Coach Eli accepts you, I can also be tolerant. It's all good. As long as you're civil, you can stick around. Ruth says, I agree, Karen. I'm hearing you. Karen says, you can't ever stop what these folks do. All you can do is extract yourself from it. That's all I am saying. YouTube doesn't care and will not ever help you. Well, they have helped me before, and they will, but it may take a while. Like I said, Karen, I've moved past it, okay? Everything I've done, anything I've fed into it this week was strategic. Let me just put it to you this way, Karen. Everything that I've done, including this stream, is a strategy. This strategy was to do a good thing, to give Rogue some information, because that's the kind of guy I am, because I had all the information. And I've been through so much with Jamie, I wanted to help another person out that saw him in the same way, or may have been dealing with him in the same way. Nightbot is supreme. I used him at 1.2. Oh, he's great, especially when you program him with block words too. And he blocks channel names too. YouTube has helped me to eliminate dozens of channels who used to infiltrate my YouTube live streams. You gotta know how to contact YouTube if you want to get things done. And I do, but it still takes time. Just know there are a bunch of things in the works. And don't be surprised if any of your favorite Dramasphere channels are terminated or at least removed from the YouTube Partner Program anytime soon. That's all I got to say. Dream says, Coach Eli is one of the most forgiving men I've met. Why not, bro? People make mistakes, dude. They make mistakes. Everyone deserves a second chance. For the most part. There's one thing I will never forgive is a woman cheating on me. But besides that, most other things, especially petty things, man. All this stuff is petty. It's all petty, right? Well, maybe stealing your content and reselling it, on another platform or as a membership package isn't petty, but it might as well be, because what are you going to do? Focus all your energy all day, every day looking for this stuff? And again, who is it serving? An audience of 50 or 100 people max that don't like my content anyway? I've moved past it. I already have. That wasn't the purpose of this stream here. I'm just answering those questions now because people have been answering them, right? All right, folks. We've been on for 2 hours and 46 minutes. And I'm going to get on out of here. I got to get some rest. I was on much longer than I thought I would be. Re-uploading someone's upload is a violation of YouTube policy. It's also against copyright, bro. But anyway. Well, I think you're a troll. Your channel's about life advice and good vibes, right? I'm having some troubles and want to ask for some advice. Well, come back on my stream later tonight, and I'll answer your questions if you're not a troll. But you coming in at the last minute with that makes me feel like you're a troll. Dehemet Pelagonia 2. Oh, I can check out your channel. Give me a second here. Hang on. I have a separate screen open that allows me to view channels, and it's just catching up right now. Hang on a second. Gosh, it's taking a while to catch up. Come on. Wow. The chat was really hopping tonight. Just one second, folks. There he is. December 26, 2014. Looks like you got 28 subscribers and you've got some content. So you're probably a real channel, not sure. But come back later tonight when I do my next stream, or leave me a comment on this replay and I'll get to your question. Dream says the same people that complain I copyright strike them fall under the above category. Well, they'll copyright strike you too. I can guarantee you if I put a Jamie clip on right now, he'd strike me out of spite. They're hypocrites. They're hypocrites. They get mad at you for doing the same things to them that they do to you. They're hypocrites, bro. And that's part of their game. They know they're hypocrites, but they know that the fact that they're hypocritical is going to trigger you, right? More than likely, which it doesn't really trigger me anymore. And they get off on that. So they do it on purpose. They're just some very sick people. Just give me the nod, coach. I can take care of them. Okay, coach. Absolutely. Hashtag hypocrites. All right, folks. I'm going to get on out of here. Time to roll. Thank you to everyone for stopping by. Thank you to Rogue for being here for most of the show. I'm sorry that you got blocked twice. My mods didn't know you, even though the stream was titled your channel name. I guess they didn't notice that. But the chat was hopping, so it was, an unusually busy chat for them. And, in the future, if we have another busy chat, which we will at some time, they'll know how to better moderate it. But Rogue, I appreciate you, man. I wish you the best of luck. If you ever need anything from me, let me know. I appreciate you offering me to come on a panel. Again, normally I would love to do that. I'm not afraid to do that. I just want to respectfully decline that to show you good faith and to show these other people that, hey, I don't want anything from you. I think you're a good person. I think your content is good, and I wish you the best luck moving forward. Nothing horrible from me. I'm not coming after you. I never planned to come after you. I don't like going after anyone. I'm not that kind of person. And I just wanted to do this tonight to allow you to get to know me a little bit more, and also allow the other people that haven't had a chance to speak with me for a while, have their say. I think everyone had a chance to chat with me today. And I thank you all for being here, whether you're on the good side of things or the not so good side of things. All right, Coach. Okay, bye, Coach, says Dream. Sorry. I messed that up. I'm a little tired, folks. Dream, thank you for all the super chats tonight. That was all you. $16 worth. Save some of your money, bro. You don't have to keep spending it on me. But do you, bro. And love you like a brother regardless. And I love everyone else too, folks. Have yourselves a great day. And I'm just going to end this. I'm not going to do any fancy end screens. I'm going to make this as simple as possible for people to view the replay if they want. All right, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye. We're out. Peace out.